Hello everybody, in today's video I am going to be doing a first impressions of the Cubicle WuQue M, meaning magnetic. Alright, so I'm super excited for this one because I have been bugging Phil to send me a magnetic 4x4 ever since I saw Kevin Hayes had one. And so he was like, yeah, and then, so they actually had to like build jigs and all that kind of stuff in order to make this affordable. Otherwise it would have cost like well over $100, I think. But this is now $60 on the Cubicle.us. This is the first well, I don't know if it's the first magnetic 4x4, but the first commercially available magnetic 4x4. So I am really excited to get into this. I'm currently using a stickerless regular WuQue for my main. So this one has magnets all throughout it. Wow, that is definitely a weird feeling. Wow. Wow, that slice is so good. So I can feel the magnets pulling, but they're not like super strong. Like I can barely feel them on the outer layers. If I turn it just regular, you can see that it does kind of go and snap back a bit, but you can also see that you can get some misalignment and then it just cuts anyways. Really nice feeling puzzle. This middle layer here is a little bit grindy. This one is really, I mean, I gotta break this in yet, but this one here is like super smooth. Wow, is that ever nice. So this thing has 96 magnets in there, so you can imagine the amount of work that's gone into it, and that's why it is $60 as well. Obviously the cost of the puzzle, the cost of the stickers, all that stuff, because it is like, Cubicle Labs is sort of like mixed with Pro Shop in my opinion. You'll get your sticker color, you get all of the service that you would in Cubicle Pro Shop, it's just with magnets in it now. Yeah, this is a really nice puzzle. So this one here is what I'm using as my main. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the magnets on a 4x4. I'm going to have to play with it for a while. Also, I'm very used to the stickerless now. So I don't know what's going to happen when I go to black. I don't think it'll be anything, you know, dramatic, you know, change in my solving or anything like that. But I think as far as 4x4 goes, I've been using this for so long, it may take me a while to get used to this. So the full review might be a little while. I really got to know because it is an expensive puzzle, guys. It's $60. So I really want to tell you guys if I think it's worth it or not. But anyways, yeah, one problem I have with this one is that when I have it at like, you know, really good tensions, these little orange middle pieces can fly out and pop sometimes. Now, I've heard good things about this, that this doesn't happen the way it's set up and stuff. Definitely a weird feeling to have the magnets in a 4x4. Creates like a bumpy feeling, whereas this one here is like just like smooth all the way. But anyways, guys, let's watch some solves on this, and I'll commentate over that, telling you about my experience with it. So you'll remember when I took this puzzle out of the plastic and I was trying the inner slices, like the middle slices. One was really good. The other two were kind of like slow and kind of bumpy, I said. Well, after doing about 20 or 30 solves on this puzzle, it kind of, you know, redistributed the lube where it needs to go, and it's totally evened out. Plus, like, you know, speed solving on plastic, it's plastic against plastic, you're gonna get a bunch of friction, which means the lube is gonna warm up and thin out, and now it's really like moved where it needs to go, and all the layers are like that. It's a much faster cube, even just after 20 to 30, you know, solves just to break the lube in. And now I can feel the magnets way more than I could before, and I'm not sure if it's too much for my taste or not. The outside layer of this puzzle is really like good, like a 3x3. You don't really feel the magnets too much, but the inner slices are very snappy, and that's a really good thing when you are doing edge pairing because things really line up the way you want them to. But it gives this puzzle like a sort of like a feeling where it's not completely even between middle slices and the 3x3 layer slices. It's almost like you have to push harder just for the inner ones, and then the outer ones move a lot better. And as good as that is for certain things, it still gives the puzzle like a very uneven feeling. And I've never had that in any kind of puzzle before, because it's almost like two different tensions. Like the middle slices are tension different and they snap differently than the outside slices. Whereas most 4x4s generally, I think everybody generally tries to set them up so all the layers are even. That's what I've always done, and everybody that I've tried their cubes, that's sort of how it was if I knew that they knew how to set up a cube. But this one is different, so it's definitely going to take some getting used to. It's not a bad thing by any means. It's just something I need to get used to in order to really know, is this the puzzle for me or not? Alright everybody, so I've been solving on this thing all day, and like I said, I can get my average on this, and it wasn't too much of a pain to swap back to black from stickerless on 4x4. I'm still kind of unsure if I like the feel of it though. I kind of do. I mean, I get my average, so it's really a toss-up for me, to be honest. But it is intriguing because it's brand new to me, and it is magnetic 4x4. Has a completely different feeling than this one. So anyways, I'm going to come back in probably a week or so and give you my full review on it. Let you know if anything has changed in terms of performance when I get some more solves in it. Because right now I probably got about maybe 100 solves on it or something like that. And it is performing really, really well. One thing I do like about this is that when I'm doing my algorithms like this, on this puzzle, I find that the way I do it is usually like tilt this one as well to do that, right? See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That piece pops out all the time. Not an issue with this puzzle. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'll be back in about a week. But if you'd like this puzzle, it's $60 on the Cubicle.us. Links at the top of the description down below. You can also get a discount on that by using the discount code CrazyBadCuber, also down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.